The SMWW Motorsports Management Course is a comprehensive 8-week course that covers things like sponsorship proposals and how to write them, social media, track management, event management, team management, and it gives you the skills to find your dream job in those areas. The ideal person to take this course is someone who may not be sure what they want to do in motorsports, but they know they want to work in motorsports in some capacity. Because part of what we do is help people discover what the opportunities are, and then give them the tools to pursue those opportunities. Well, at the typical motorsports event in big league racing, Formula One, IndyCar, NASCAR, there were probably over 1,000 people at each event that are making their living from motorsports and putting on events like that. So there's everything from sales of sponsorships, hospitality, signage, ticket sales, things of that nature, technical positions like working for a racing team, or on the officiating side there are jobs with timing and scoring, operations, accessories like tire companies, just anything that you might see at a race course that would include probably 1,000 people a week at an event. Some of the things that the students will learn include exposure just to what's there, and then a little more detail in event management, how to write sponsor proposals, what's possible in ticket sales. My favorite part of the course is our weekly chats, where we bring in industry experts, people that are already working in motorsports, to tell their story and how they got started, to answer questions from the students, and then to give them advice on what the student would like to do and how they think they should do it. I think SMWW takes a step outside of higher learning in the traditional sense and frees itself up to give people only what's important. They're not trying to move them toward a bachelor's degree necessarily. They're trying to give them a feel for what's available in the sport and then what tools they're going to need and how they might pursue that in a somewhat informal setting, but very informational from people already working in the industry. The only prerequisite to taking the motorsports management class is enthusiasm and a desire to work in the sport. We have a lot of courses that are similar in the business side. One of the things that we talk about in the motorsports management class is that this is a business and this is how you run this business. But that applies to NFL or Major League Baseball or a lot of other sports, college sports for instance. They're run like businesses, and we help you learn the business side of motorsports, but that's also going to apply to other course offerings at SMWW. In fact, I always encourage my students to try other courses at SMWW because that's going to fill in a lot of the blanks for just managing a business. I would recommend this as a tremendous learning experience for people who aren't sure exactly what they want to do in any sport, but they know they want to work in a sport. Motorsports is one of the most dynamic sports there is. In fact, more people will see a motorsports event live in 2019 than they will see any other professional sport. A lot of people don't realize that, but when you count Formula One, IndyCar, NASCAR, all the way down to the local tracks that race 4 nights a week, more people will be in the stands to see those events than any other professional sport.